Yeah, hello, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank is the AMX 105 AM. Excuse me. This is a French Tier 4 SPG, and the map is Ensk. You can see I took a random shot at the beginning of the game, which I do, and occasionally you do get a hit. And I've seen tanks that have taken damage from random shots, or who have been destroyed from random shots. But this was just a stupid shot that didn't have a lot of thought into it. You can see that there's a gap. First of all, you want to look at your own team. Chances are they're going to spawn similar to the way your own team spawned. And as you can see on my team, most of the team went out to the northwest area, which is over here. And we've got a couple of tanks that are along the rail. So I would guess that most of their team has spread out. But you want to aim for the gaps over here in the rail, from there to there, maybe from here to here, or this entranceway here, between these buildings. And I would shoot at the farthest area, so this way, if you overshoot, you still might hit a tank that's before you. If you undershoot, you're not going to hit at any tanks that are in front of you. I would say that this is another gap area over here in the center of the screen, and perhaps over here on the left. You can actually watch the fences, and if you see a fence fall down, you can take a shot at where you think the tank might be headed towards. Had a lot of difficulty lining up with these tanks. For example, in that case, I needed him to reverse in order to take a shot on him. And you get a lot of cases where you need to land that perfect shot right around the edge. So it can be very difficult for artillery to play on a map like this, but I was able to get quite a few kills. You'll notice I'm trying to predict where he's going to go, even though my shot landed short. Try to predict where he'll go and place the shot where he'll be.
That was close.
Looks like I didn't do any damage, but it was a good effort. I definitely get more kills on moving tanks now. I'd say half of my kills are on moving tanks.
Critical hit.
Now, in a situation like this, SPGs don't move around very much. They tend to stay put for the whole of the game. It's possible that this tank is AFK. I don't know if he is or not, which means he would stay put also. And it's possible that a tank like this looks like he's aiming his gun at somebody. And it looks like he might be also. So when you're in this type of a situation, you're waiting for this to aim. You want to zoom out, and you want to use the cues. Like for this guy, I'm going to say, okay, he's going to be near where all this damage is. For him, I was looking at the design on the road to try and remember where he's positioned in case he's AFK. I still can't tell if he is or not. So that's how I knew that he was going to be in this position. I just figured he'd be right there. So I was able to get that one kill. You can see that T-46 hasn't moved yet. He's probably AFK.
They're knocked out.
That's 2 kills. Keep in mind this is a replay, and the cursor does not align properly during the replays. So it looks like I'm aiming at the wrong spot. It's the replay that's the problem.
Critical hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
So I got 3 kills. absolutely recommend, if you can't get a shot in, to reposition your tank. This is actually a funny incident right here. I think these guys kept shooting at each other and they couldn't penetrate each other. So they're going to fire a lot of shots. If the M5 didn't show up, there would be no damage done to that Panzer B2. Oh, he tracked him. They would have just sat there until they ran out of ammo. Oh, I missed my shot. Look how close he was, right in front of me.
Target acquired. Critical hit.
See, now he's shooting at me, and his gun is still pointed at me, so I gotta watch out for that.
Track hit.
What you may not have noticed is that I actually drove across the map while we were watching the game. So I'm going to replay that so you can see what happened.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Okay, so I took a chance and I shot close to my ally. He probably got that Lucky Charm medal. Okay, so let's rewind a little bit. Keep on going. I don't know the controls very well on this software, so please forgive me one more time. Now keep your eye on the mini-map. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see at the A5, A6 area, you can see I've got a little white triangle, and I'm actually driving to get closer to these guys, even though I'm zoomed in from the aerial view. And I'm using the mini-map to make sure I don't hit any buildings. So that's one of the techniques you can use. And I don't know why I missed such a close shot. So you can see I got very close to him when I took that final shot. You can see that they're still unable...
Critical hit.
You can see that those two tanks are still unable to penetrate each other. There was an M5 Stuart. He must have died, or he ran away. I don't know what happened. But those tanks, like I said, they would have been shooting at each other all day long, unable to penetrate each other for whatever reason. When you're in that situation, I would absolutely recommend tracking your opponent and until they can't repair. Yeah, that M5 Stuart is dead. He's there on the left. He's right there in the center road. You see the M5 Stuart. So in this situation, what they should have done was shot at the tracks and used up all the repair kits, and then get behind the vehicle and shoot them in the butt, and that would have allowed them to penetrate. Excuse me. The other thing I'd like to point out is if you look at my consumables, you're going to notice that I'm using the strong coffee. And the reason why is because I want to do everything I can for my SPG to aim faster, to be more accurate, and to reload faster. So I use that consumable instead of a fire extinguisher or repair kit or whatever, and I use it for all of my SPGs. Obviously there is a cost. You have to pay the $20,000, or if you get it at a discount, you'd pay it at... Oh, I forgot to buy everything at a discount this weekend. The discounts are over now. But you know, try and get it at a discount and use them if you want that extra accuracy. I definitely do. I don't know if it makes it that much accurate. Actually, I did measure. It was a little bit faster reload time. Okay, if you like to play SPG, I do have a clan called CBSPG, which is tailored toward SPG players. Everyone is welcome to join. but most of the players do play SPG at least 15 to 20% of the time. I absolutely hate SPG. I don't like playing it at all. I'm only playing it to try and win free tank.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Now, obviously, that BT-7 should have easily gone in and killed that Panzer. And the Panzer did the right thing. He repositioned so that I couldn't hit him. Now the AMX is in a tough position. This is one of the reasons why auto-aim works out really well. When you use auto-aim, you can see where all your allies are and have more of an awareness. Right now, he's blocking me from hitting that Panzer, and he might even be blocking the BT-7. If he had reversed a little bit, he would have made it easier.
They're knocked out.
Okay, that's the game. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.